Hello, 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 hi. Welcome back, kitchenettes. I'm so excited to be here. This is kind of getting a little warm, okay? I got a little bit of oil here. So anyways, let me get on with the intro, okay? Let me readjust here. Sorry. Okay, welcome to Monday Morsels in Barebones Kitchen. Cheers. Tonight I am drinking vanilla vodka with some pineapple juice and a little tiny splash of grenadine. I forgot what it was called for a minute. Sorry, old and busted, remember? So cheers, all. All right, how is everybody tonight? I'm so excited to be back. I apologize for last week's missing out, but here's the deal. Starting a new job, I wasn't sure how this was all going to play out, and it's still kind of up in the air. As of right now, we will still be doing Monday Morsels at 5 and regular Barebones Kitchen Wednesday at 5 and every other Saturday, which, side note, this Saturday is Suck It Up Saturday at 5. That's on my time, so I'm on West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. So yes, 5 o'clock. All right, so I do have some hot oil. We're gonna get into this because it's getting a little warm. I did turn it down slightly, but you know, sometimes things happen. And I was always told that you shouldn't talk over hot oil because when you talk, it will actually pop at you. I don't know. You know, sometimes people got crazy things, right? So I do have some oil in my pan, and I chose a frying pan just because I thought it would be easier for you guys to see. I don't know how well that's going to work, just so you know. I don't know about you guys, but I totally can dig on like an elephant ear or a funnel cake, and you only get those when the fair is in town, right? So I did a little bit of research and discovered that, bam, you probably have this in your cupboard right now, and if you don't, it's fairly inexpensive pancake batter. Okay, this is what I prefer to buy, but whatever pancake batter you use, it's probably going to work just as amazing, okay? So I have my trusty little pancake batter, and I've used this for many things, you guys. I've used this to thicken soups before because I didn't have any flour. So you just gotta think outside the box sometimes, or inside the bag. I don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna get on this. I'm gonna do right about a cup of this, give or take. You know, I don't really measure a lot, even though I am using a measuring cup. I made these the other day, hence the reason why now my stove is covered in foil, because, you know, sometimes you think that you clean underneath these bad boys, and I totally apparently have not done that in a while. So my stovetop caught on fire, but you know, here I come to save the day. Reached up and grabbed my baking soda, sprinkled it on there, and poof, it was gone. It was a beautiful thing. It was a beautiful thing. All right, so I have just right about a cup, maybe a little more, whatever. I don't measure it when I'm making pancakes either. I do have some vanilla straight from Mexico. I love this shit, you guys. If you've never had Mexican vanilla, if you have a friend or a friend of a friend that's going to Mexico, no joke. It is a game changer. It's so much more rich than even like natural vanilla or whatever, like real vanilla. Yeah, it's a game changer. It just makes everything taste so much better. And I have some sugar. So I'm just going to do, I don't know, right about a tablespoon, I guess. So while we're chit-chatting, please do me a huge favor. You know, because oftentimes people are like, oh, she's a chef. I'm not a chef, guys. I cook. I cook home meals. That's what I do. I would never give myself the title of chef. And now I have water, just so you know. I would never give myself title of chef. That's something that you earn. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not willing to earn that. It takes a lot of hard work to become an actual chef. And I'm just too spoiled. I'm too spoiled. I am not currently in the restaurant business. Since I started my new job, I'm actually an administrator Yeah, so a branch administrator, basically I type all day and look at paperwork. So that's a great change for me. I'm not going to lie. We're going to make this a little bit thick, not quite this thick. I'm going to thin it out just slightly. So do me a favor, as you're watching, drop your favorite actual chef down in the comments. So are you a Ramsay fan? Are you an Aaron Sanchez fan? He's like my favorite. I love that man. I would marry him now, but I think he's already married, so cool. Are you a fan of like Rachel Ray? Tell me who your favorite like celebrity chef is. Turn this down just a little bit more. I feel like we're there. It's kind of thick. We're gonna get kind of this pancakey batter thing going on here. And then I have a jar, a sandwich bag, actually it's a freezer bag, and then I just kind of cupped it around. And that's to just kind of help hold it still while I transfer this to that. This bad boy is smoking like crazy. It's getting all up in my eyeballs. Yeah. So how is everybody? Are you guys like in the Pacific Northwest like really shocked that we're still rocking like high 70s in October? Because I freaking am. I am not complaining about it though, at all. All right, we're getting smoky. That's not a good thing. Because where there's smoke, there's fire. We're going to turn that bad boy down a little bit more. Just a little bit. All right, so now we've got our little pancake mix here. We're just going to cut this corner off. And then we've got a little piping bag, so look at that. And we're just going to swirl this bad boy around. Poof, look at that. Gorgeous, darling. Simply gorgeous. Flip it over a little bit. Flip it over. Oh, Curtis Stone. He's a good one. I don't care if he cooks, huh? He is a handsome boy. He's a very handsome boy. Hello, hello all. These don't take very long, you guys. Got my little towel over here as I'm running my batter over here. Meow. And if you have a pastry bag, that might actually even work better. I do not have any pastry bags currently because I've used them all. And quite honestly, they're a little bit expensive. And I'm too cheap to buy the reusable ones. Because I don't bake a lot and I don't use them a lot. So I just buy the disposable guys. Oh, I got some little straws here, which are still fun. So again, this batter is going to be sweetened with a little bit of sugar. You got the vanilla. The pancake batter is kind of, I guess it's kind of sweet a little bit by itself. Like, how fun are these? These would be great for breakfast too, because why wouldn't you do them for breakfast, right? Like, they're literally just pancake batter. If you have grandkids or small kids at home, this would be super fun for them. And they don't take hardly any time. How are you feeling, Sue? I hope you're better. So my new job has been a little bit of a transformation for me because it's been a really long time that I've had to sit in front of a computer. But I'm still super excited about it. And I actually have a trainer this week, so hopefully I'll know more about my job by the end of the week. So that'll be great. Fun and exciting. And obviously, you guys, you can adjust this if you need to. Yay! I'm so happy that you're feeling better. Does that mean it's beer time, maybe? I'm always thinking about beer. I'm sorry. Like, I'm drinking a mixed drink because I have no beer because I drank all of that last night. So, yeah. A little toasted. And you guys, if you don't have paper towels to soak up your stuff, keep your Tuesday ads. Like, those are going to work just as good. You remember, like, Skippers back in the day used to have the little papers that they'd stick in their baskets? Okay, maybe I'm aging myself with the whole Skippers reference, but it's okay. It's alright. I'm just going to finish this up. Boom. There we go. All done. And they're super fun. You could totally make little shapes with them if you were that talented. I was just squirting it in there, so it is what it is. You could make a fun little jam dip with these. That would be fantastic. And don't feel like you have to throw this oil away if you're somebody that cooks, you know, deep fry stuff kind of consistently. Just filter that oil. Like, filter it through a coffee filter with, like, a strainer. And put it back in your bottle. Because unless you're making fish, your oil's going to be alright for a few fries. Alright. There we are. All beautiful and done. And I'm going to turn that bad boy off because I'm all out of batter anyways. And then I'm going to take... Oh, my nose just started running. Sorry. I'm going to take my little strainer, and I have mixed some powdered sugar and cinnamon, because that is what Zane requested. Mom, can you please put cinnamon in it next time? I said, boy, I put cinnamon in the batter. And he's like, I want cinnamon and sugar on top of mine next time. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little here, because... it makes it come out a lot better when you put it through a little strainer, guys. So if you don't have one of these, you're just going to have clumpy powdered sugar on there. It's okay. It's all right. You could totally mix some cocoa in with this if you wanted like a little bit of a chocolate. If you have some fancy powders, I know that there's like fancy fruit powders out there. I don't own any of those, but if that's what you have, you could totally do that. I know that at one point there was some company that was doing like flavored popcorn shakers, and I don't know, maybe there's something fun in there. I used to have some a long, long time ago. I don't even know if they still make it anymore. And then you're going to end up with little chunks left in your basket, so... that's why we use a strainer, if we can. If we can. If you don't have it, that's okay. Don't feel like you have to do it that way. It doesn't have to be super perfect, okay? It doesn't have to be. But it sure looks delicious. Kind of looks like little cinnamon rolls on here, huh? A little bit. Okay, I might have let them get a little bit dark, but it is what it is. Nobody's going to care. They're just going to eat them. And by nobody, I mean me and Zane. So, whatever works in your house. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Alright guys, so hopefully I will see you Wednesday at 5 for regular Bare Bones Kitchen. Until then, keep following that YouTube channel. Subscribe if you have not, and if you have, please share it. Because there are some, honestly, phenomenal views on there, and I'm completely blown away by that. It's so crazy to me that you all are just watching my videos. I even had a side note, because I just need to squirrel off for a minute. My very first day of my new job, the one guy looks at me and says, oh, you know, such and such, you know him, right? And I'm like, no, I don't know who he is. He's like, oh, well, he's been watching your videos. I was like, oh, that's fantastic. I love it when people watch my videos. It makes me feel like I'm here for a reason. And, you know, y'all keep showing up for me, so I keep showing up for you. Except last week, because, you know, I had to get a feel for what I was doing. Anyways, let me stop rambling. I love you all. Thank you for joining me in Bare Bones Kitchen for Monday Morsels. And until Wednesday at 5, I'll see you then. Thank you.